Treasure hunters. They scour the ocean floor in search of shipwrecks and lost riches.
Gold swivel stick!
The waters off Key West, Florida are littered with wrecks, and some still conceal a king's ransom in gold and jewels, waiting to be found. It's the ultimate adventure, calling people from all walks of life. We live on a water world. Water, in the form of oceans, lakes and rivers, covers nearly 3/4 of the Earth's surface. The ocean floor is a vast expanse, covering an area 3 times greater than all the land on the planet combined. Over the past 4 millennia, it has been dotted by shipwrecks. Thousands are lost in the deep, far beyond our reach. But a few have come to rest in the shallows, within our grasp. Key West, Florida. One in a chain of some 1,700 islands off the state's southern tip. The waters here are a popular destination for sport fishermen, sightseers, and thrill-seekers alike. They're also the final resting place of hundreds of shipwrecks, attracting thousands of divers each year, eager to swim and explore their skeletal hulls. Most are satisfied with a fleeting glimpse of the past. Others, however, have something a little more hands-on in mind. Treasure hunters. They're searching the wreck sites of the Nuestra Senora de Atocha and the Santa Margarita, Spanish galleons that sank here in a hurricane in 1622, killing hundreds and reported to have taken with them treasures beyond imagination. The two were part of a 28-ship convoy that left Havana on September 12, 1622, bound for Spain, carrying back riches plundered from its colonies in the New World. The Atocha was the convoy's appointed treasure ship. Among its cargo, over 100 gold bars, 180,000 silver coins, and some 24 tons of silver bullion. Much of this silver had been extracted from Peruvian mines through forced labor or received as payment for delivery of African slaves. Sailing in large numbers afforded the Spanish fleet greater protection against pirates and Dutch privateers prowling the area. A day after leaving Havana, the convoy was caught by a hurricane in the Florida Straits. For days, the Spanish fleet fought heavy seas. In the end, 20 ships managed to escape. The remaining 8, though, would never emerge from the storm. Among them were the Atocha and her sister ship, the Santa Margarita. On September 16th, the Atocha ran head-on into a reef, punching large holes in the ship's bow. It quickly sank in only 15 meters of water, killing 255 people sheltering below deck. Only 5 survived, having lashed themselves to the ship's mizzen, which remained above the waves. Not far away, the Santa Margarita ran aground in the shallows and broke apart, killing 143 of her 211 passengers. 6 weeks later, a Spanish salvage party was preparing to depart on an expedition to the Atocha when another hurricane all but destroyed the rest of the Atocha's hull. By the time the Spanish arrived, the wrecks of the Atocha and that of the Santa Margarita had vanished. Over the centuries, a constant succession of hurricanes would scatter both ships' remains and their cargoes across a wide area. The Atocha's debris chain running west from the reef where it sank, crisscrossed by that of the Santa Margarita. Today, the Blue Water Rose continues the hunt for the remainder of the Santa Margarita treasure.
This is the biggest lobster boat in Key West. Right now, we're in the process of converting it over to a treasure salvaging boat. And I'm working with some treasure finders. Most guys are treasure hunters, but these guys are actual treasure finders. And they're absolutely positive that if we use this boat and the crew that we have, we're going to definitely find some treasure. We're getting ready here. Right now what we're doing is we're cleaning the prop and we're getting ready to have these guys weld a blower. There's going to be a big round tube that goes over the top of this prop, and the prop pushes the water into the tube and it angles down with a 90-degree angle. And then it blows the sand away from the treasure, and that's what we're doing right now. We're just getting the prop cleaned up and getting the boat prepped to have these guys weld a blower onto the boat.
These are all a toe chip, but the Margarita had the same kind of coins on, so this is what you're going to be looking for. They'll be all black when you find them. They'll look like Oreo cookies when you find them. They'll be all black and encrusted.
Some of them are
Some of them will be in clumps. Some of them will be in clumps. Hopefully a lot of them will be in clumps because those are the real nice ones.
This was Charlie's boat. This is how it started. I walked up to Charlie and said, "Hey, would you like to sell your boat?" And he said, "No, I'll give it to you."
yeah.
So a couple of $100,000 later, he gave it to me. This is where it all started. This was his, bro.
I think it's going to be a great experience for all of us to be able to go and dig up some treasure, because I know we will.
Yeah. Keith is putting together a really, really good team of people, and the better the methodologies and technologies, the better the chances are of success, and we're bringing all the right parts to the puzzle. So I think we've got a very, very good chance of having a very successful operation. Everybody involved is looks like they're going to work out real well.
Captain Gary Randolph has just received a report that there may be a major find happening. But the call wasn't from the JB Magruder, but from the Blue Water Rose, which is currently searching the wreck of the Atosha's sister ship, the Santa Margarita, 6 kilometers to the east. Confirmation. The dive team on the Blue Water Rose has struck gold. As the taxi boat speeds toward the Blue Water Rose, a call comes over the radio.
Unit 2, Unit 1.
They found a chain.
Yeah, they just found a gold chain.
Did they?
Woo!
There you go.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
The initial haul is astounding. 8 gold chains, 20 gold belt accessories, 7 gold rings, and a gold bar. The party moves on to the Blue Water Rose, where the staff gets their first look at the fruits of their labor.
They look like they did for
Keith Webb, the owner of the Blue Water Rose, is ecstatic.
That's what I'm talking about. We've been working for 3 years, and today's the day.
Treasure! Treasure! Cheers to the Blue Water Rose!
Gold swivel stick. Sweet rum. Arr.
One question remains. What is in the lead box? The recovered treasure has already been bagged and set aside for examination and cataloguing, a process that could take years. mysterious lead box is placed on a viewing table for the opening. Once again, the press are here, and the company has arranged for a live webcam broadcast of the opening. Conservator John Corcoran carefully removes the box from the salt water. Using a lightweight mineral hammer, archaeologist Jim Sinclair gently cracks it open. The contents of the box are obscured by nearly 400 years of sand that has seeped through its cracks. A quick spray and a dip in salt water reveals a strainer filled with pearls. And the celebration begins again. There are over 4,000 in all, with an estimated value of over $1 million.
Well, we got at least $1 million here, so.
It's not too often that gold gets upstaged by something.
It's not just the value of the pearl, it's the historic value. From the Etosha, the most famous shipwreck ever recovered. You put the name Etosha with a pearl and the value just skyrockets. You never find it like this.
Well shaken, John.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm holding $1 million worth of treasure. What do you expect? Once they're out of the oyster and they're exposed to the seawater, they deteriorate rapidly, lose the luster. These pearls were packed in a lead box filled with silt, so they're in pristine condition. I mean, it's amazing. Total luster, like they just went down yesterday.
So this is a huge find.
It's a huge find.
For now, the other mother is still out there, somewhere beneath the waves of the Florida Keys. And until it's found, treasure hunters will be chasing it, inch by inch, hole by hole, telling themselves,
Today's the day.
Today's the day!
Today's the day, baby! Today's the day!